Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today is my Friday favorites and fails. So typically I do 5 different things that were my favorites for the past while that I've been trying out. But today is different. Today is 5 products that I do not like. There are certain specific reasons I do not like these products, so I will go into detail. So just in case they didn't work for me, they might work for you. So it could be just something that is a fail for me, but doesn't mean it's a fail for everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I have here is a brow pencil. This is the Milani Easy Brow. I remember kind of liking this at first, and then after I used it, the more I've used it, that I'm like, I don't like this because it's too crayon-like. So when you put it onto your brows, it just doesn't have any kind of structure to it. So when you put it on, it kind of smears into your brows. It kind of feels like you're putting clay. It just doesn't do well. It doesn't make my brows look good. The only thing this has going for it is that it has a good spoolie. Other than that, this product to me, I just don't think that it works very well. I think it just, like I said, I think when you put it on, if you're looking for a brow product that you want to kind of smudge onto your brows, this might work. But if you're looking for something to be a little bit more precise with it, then this is not going to be something you're going to enjoy. Just because, like I said, when you put it on, it literally feels like you're smudging crayon or clay onto your brows, and it doesn't look good. And when you try to spoolie it out, it kind of flakes off and disappears, and I'm like, okay, you are a no-go. So I do not like that whatsoever. The next thing is something I tested out a couple times because I got it on sale at Costco. At Costco online, if you guys do or do not know, you can purchase things there that are like different brands, and a lot of times if it ends in, I think, 97, then it means it's on sale. So this was on sale for $6.97. This is the Kat Von D Shake Primer. It's a high impact shadow primer. So the reason why I don't like this, there's twofold. One, I got it for, I think I said $6.97. So it comes in a liquid form, so it literally needs to be shook up, because if you don't shake it up, then you can tell that the product inside of here is not going to combine. So I don't know if you can see the product or not, but once you get it combined, then it kind of looks like oil bubbles and then water mixed together, honestly. And then to pour it out, you take off the top and you put it onto your finger, and it's kind of like a liquid. I don't even know how to describe this. It is a liquid, but it's very weird. It's almost like you're putting oil onto your lids. So the reason why I don't like this is, one, the packaging. The packaging is really weird. It's hard to get it out onto your finger to put it onto your lids. I think the packaging is weird. 2, I think that the problem is that if you have dry lids, I don't think this is going to be the best thing to make your eyeshadow stick. It basically is putting a oil onto your lids, and you try to put an eyeshadow onto it, and then it just kind of smears it a little bit. You need to, if you're going to use this and you have this already in your collection, what I figured out that kind of works is if you put this on, then go in with a big fluffy powder brush and kind of like put just a base color on, and then you can use it. But even then, I didn't notice that it prolonged my eyeshadows whatsoever. So for me, I was just like, this is an all-around fail. No wonder it was $6.97. There was a reason why it was on sale, and I do not recommend it. If you guys have this and it works better for you, let me know. What do you do differently? Or do you like an oil-based primer for your lids? Is that something that I'm just like missing out on, that it's something that you use for very dry skin? And I do have very dry skin, so maybe I'm just using it wrong. I don't know. Either way, it just didn't work for me. I'm not in love at all. The next thing is from Too Faced. This is the Peach Perfect Instant Coverage Concealer. So I thought for sure I was going to like this because it's like the pot type concealer. So I thought it would be nice to put under my eyes or even to cover acne spots. But the problem with this is that it just looks terrible under my eyes. I put it on and it literally looks like I am Tales from the Crypt. I'm 200 years old sitting here telling you guys a story. So basically that's what this looks like under my eyes. Even if I don't set it with like a powder, it still makes me aged tremendously. It just looks crepey and creepy. It looks like I have like so many different lines that were not there before, and I'm like, this is not good whatsoever. Using it for my acne coverage, it didn't really work for that either, because I feel like it kind of like drew attention to that spot. So it's not good. If you like this, let me know, what am I doing wrong? And another thing, I thought it was going to smell like peaches because a lot of the peach line smells like peaches. It doesn't even smell like peaches. So I'm like disappointed there. I'm like, okay, you could have at least made it smell like a peach. That would have made it a little bit better. But they couldn't even do that much. So for me, I don't think this is good. I think maybe if you have oily skin or normal skin, this might work for you. But me with my very dry skin, it doesn't work. I think the only thing that I could possibly use this for is an eyeshadow primer, like a base. I could use it for that, but other than that, I don't think it's good. I'm not even sure it would work for that, honestly, because I feel like it would just kind of break apart onto my eyelid. I might try it just to see if it would work, but so far, it doesn't work as the concealer, and it does not work as like a acne coverage, so I would not recommend that. The next thing is something I spent way too much money on, and I hate it. I barely use this. At first when I got it, I thought I was going to fall in love with it because I love the scent of roses. This is the Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede Body Cream. So it's not rose, but it's flowery. So it smells fine. But once you put it on your skin, you smell, and no, I don't mean any kind of mean ill will behind this, but you smell like an old lady. It smells terrible on your body. It doesn't smell good whatsoever. It doesn't even really hydrate your skin that much. I would recommend using a hemp's body butters. Those do great. This is very expensive and it just doesn't smell good on your body. It doesn't give you that much hydration. You're paying for the package is what you paid for. You've paid for this luxury, very heavy duty package and the name. Other than that, it's not good. If you like the scent of Peony, I don't know, you might enjoy it. I don't think you're going to though. I think what I'm going to end up doing, just because I don't want to throw money away, is I'm going to use this as like maybe a hand cream or something, maybe a foot cream. That might work because I don't have to smell it. It's on my feet. It's not like I'm going to be putting my feet to my face. But I don't think that this is something that I would ever purchase again. It was just a big waste of money because this thing was like $50. I'm like, what in the world was I thinking? So just because something is very expensive doesn't mean it's good. It just means that you paid a lot of money and now you've got to figure out how to use it. So I'm stuck with this big old glass jar of nasty smelling body butter that doesn't do that great anyway. So yay for me. The next thing is something that I recently purchased, and it's not that I hate it, it's that it's disappointing. So this is the Suede Pacifique. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This is the Vanille Banane. I don't know how you pronounce it. Basically, it's supposed to be vanilla and banana. And you can definitely smell both of those scents in here. You can smell the vanilla, you can smell the banana. But the problem is that once you spray it, it smells really good in the air. You put it on your body and you're like, it smells like a very cheap vanilla perfume, first of all. Second of all, it doesn't last. I put it on and I'm like, 10 minutes later, I'm like, did I even put perfume on today? I don't think so. So if you don't mind smelling good for 10 minutes, you might like it. If you don't mind that it smells like a cheap generic vanilla scent, you might like it. But honestly, I've paid, I don't even know how much for this. I'm probably going to end up sending it back, to be honest, because it's just, I'm not that impressed with it. And I was so excited about it because you guys know I love vanilla anything. I love banana anything. And I was like, oh my gosh, my two worlds collided. Well, they collided and they made a disaster. So this is not good whatsoever in my opinion. It smells good in the air. It smells good in the bottle. You put it on and for some reason the notes change. And I don't know why or how, but the notes change dramatically to where it just smells cheap and then it doesn't last. So I don't recommend it. I wouldn't purchase it ever again. And like I said, I'll probably end up sending it back. I was going to do a haul from things that I purchased at Sephora recently. And this is going to be one of the items, but I wanted to try it out, of course, because I like to give things a good test before I haul them. And I'm just not impressed. I'm very sad, honestly. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, how can you mess up banana and vanilla? You could have made it amazing, but you didn't. So anyway, those are the things that I think are fails for the week. Actually, I've been using these things for longer than a week. Obviously, I've had this Jo Malone for I don't know how long. Gosh, way too long for it to be as expensive as it is and just to be sitting there wasting. So I'm going to start having nice peony smelling feet. So if you guys ever smell my feet, you'll know they smell like peonies or like kind of peonies. Anyway, I'd love to know what products you have been trying out recently. If you have some fails that you'd love to share with us, I'd love to hear them. Let me know. Also, let me know if you like this style of videos, because I do them every Friday. Like I said, once a month I will be doing the fails, and then the other Fridays will be all favorites. So next Friday we'll be back to favorites. That way there you kind of don't have to always have positive things. It's nice to know the positives and the negatives, in my opinion. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.